Hi there, Jesse Moore, Pickett Street Properties.
And I'm Fred Boskus, also with Pickett Street Properties.
What do you want to talk about today, Fred?
I want to talk about mortgage insurance and good news that came from Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac this week.
Yeah, I think in this next series of videos we'll talk about, we'll try to give borrowers a sense of the short sale environment overall as we enter the fourth quarter of 2012. And we'll talk about this being kind of an advantage to the short sale process in the coming months. And that is that how many of the MI companies were a part of this?
9.
So in the short sale process, let's say you bought your home for $300,000 and you put anywhere from 3% to 15% down on the home, in which case that loan was required to have mortgage insurance. And then now you're trying to sell that same home that you bought for $300,000 for $200,000. The way that works is, let's say you pay Bank of America your mortgage check. You write that to Bank of America, and that note is owned by Fannie Mae. So we have to get approval from Bank of America, and we have to get approval from Fannie Mae.
And then it goes to the mortgage insurance company because there's a short payoff. They're going to have to make a claim, or basically they're paying out on a claim, so they're going to want to have some stake in the game and some decision.
So even if it's only one loan, you could have up to 3 parties having to approve this short sale file.
And it can mess things up. We had a file recently where Bank of America approved, the investor approved, and then it went to mortgage insurance, and they didn't like the deal and killed it.
Yeah, and so mortgage insurance certainly can be a problem. What was recently announced is that 9 of these mortgage insurance companies have worked out an arrangement with Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, basically giving those two investors essentially delegated authority. What we mean by that is that they've issued guidelines to Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac and said, listen, if a file comes in and it falls within these parameters, then you can just automatically approve that short sale. And so essentially, I'd say on a minimalistic standpoint, this will save 10 days.
Easy. In
the process. In some cases, I think it could save 4 to 6 weeks, even.
On the extreme end, yeah, definitely.
Right, on the extreme end. And so, again, short sales are never easy, but this recent announcement with mortgage insurance companies kind of getting together, working cooperatively with their investors, with their clients, and saying, okay, short sales are a reality. They're not going away right now.
We're going to have to deal with it.
So let's try to find a way to expedite this backed up inventory of short sale volume. And they're recognizing their part in this, their part in slowing the system down and saying, okay, here, if it falls within these guidelines, then we're okay with it. Just make it happen.
So this should be good news, and as we alluded to earlier, should help streamline the process for short sales with Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac.
And does that go in effect today? I thought that was in effect today as well.
It started on the 31st, so it is in effect.
So this is currently in effect. So just if you've heard horror stories from other people and they know your situation, and you've talked to other real estate agents and they said, oh yeah, mortgage insurance, don't even bother. Let's just, I wouldn't accept that. I was recently, Fred put a post on Facebook recently, and you had some people make some comments about why the bank should foreclose, or why even try to do a short sale. And to me, it's like, if you're a cancer patient, do you just wait for the inevitable to happen?
Right.
Or do you do something to try to mitigate it?
Yeah.
Do you do something proactively to try to prolong your life, to try to be in control of that situation, rather than just waiting for the inevitable to happen?
Right.
And that's kind of the way that I see short sales. I see short sales as as chemotherapy, as radiation for the housing industry, and as an alternative to housing death. And,
a slow, painful one.
Exactly. So anyway, if you're thinking about it, and MI mortgage insurance has been keeping you from short selling your home, hopefully this is good news, and it'll give you something else to think about. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.